What if the person you loved was the one person the world told you not to want? A cowboy on a mountain, a teenager in Italy, a stranger you meet just before sunrise in Paris. These aren't simple love stories. They're the ones that broke rules, broke hearts, and stayed with us long after the screen went dark. Today, we're counting down 20 bold gay romance films that redefined what love looks like on screen. And trust me, some of these will stay with you for days. Let's get into it. Number 20, The Way Out.
You're stronger than you think you are, Alex. If you don't stand up for yourself, who will? I want to show you something.
Alex is barely holding his life together. A year after a suicide attempt, he's sober, delivering pizzas, and trying to rebuild himself piece by fragile piece. Hoping for closure, he goes to reconnect with his estranged father, a man who left deep emotional scars. But instead of reconciliation, Alex finds devastation. With nowhere else to go, Alex rents out a room. That's when Shane enters his life. Shane is charismatic, intense, and seems to understand Alex in a way no one else ever has. He pulls Alex out of isolation, teaches him how to fight back, emotionally and physically, makes him feel wanted again. Alex must confront a terrifying question. Is this relationship helping him survive or pulling him toward another edge? Number 19, The Broken Hearts Club.
I hear he's gay.
No, he's not gay, he's married.
Oh, please, that's right up there with, he's not gay, he's in a fraternity.
Dennis is a photographer living in West Hollywood, surrounded by a close-knit group of gay friends who form their own chosen family. They play on the same softball team, throw parties, and pretend adulthood hasn't caught up with them yet. But beneath the jokes and hookups, cracks are forming. Dennis is emotionally stuck on someone who can't give him what he wants. Patrick is spiraling, hiding pain behind self-destructive choices. Benji, the youngest, is still learning who he is and where he belongs. Holding them together is Jack, an older friend who offers quiet wisdom and stability. When tragedy strikes without warning, grief exposes truths, and love, platonic and romantic, is tested in ways none of them expected. Number 18, Four Moons.
¿Qué me vas a decir? Que me estoy enamorando de ti.
Four stories unfold in Mexico City, each reflecting a different phase of love. A young boy struggles with feelings he doesn't understand and fears what they mean. Two college friends cross a line one night and don't know how to talk about it the next morning. A man in a long-term relationship begins seeing someone else, unable to face the truth about what he wants. And an elderly man, closeted his entire life, forms a quiet bond with the only person who truly sees him. Their lives never intersect, but their emotional journeys echo each other, each asking the same painful question: is it safe to be honest about who I am? Number 17, Boy Meets Boy.
What do you do?
What I do?
Yeah.
I dance.
Really?
And I deliver food, bye-bye.
Harry is British. Johannes is German. They meet in a Berlin nightclub just before dawn. Harry is leaving the city later that day, so they decide to spend what little time they have together. They walk through quiet streets, sit in parks, talk about past relationships, fears, and what it means to want something real. There's no villain, no big twist. Just two men slowly realizing how rare this kind of connection is. While the clock counts down, every hour matters. Every goodbye feels heavier than the last. Number 16, Shelter.
I just wanted to talk to you about the other night.
Just drop it, dude.
So glad you're here. Me too.
Zach is an artist who gave up on his dreams to raise his nephew after his sister checked out of motherhood. Responsibility defines his life. Desire feels like a luxury he can't afford. Then Sean returns, his best friend's older brother. Easygoing, warm, and openly gay, Sean brings a calm presence into Zach's carefully restricted world. But when Zach's sister threatens to reclaim her son, Zach is forced to choose between the life he's built around sacrifice and the love that finally makes him feel alive. If you're loving this list, tap the join button below and become a member. You'll get early access, bonus content, and you'll help keep stories like these alive. Number 15, Of an Age.
I'm walking to your door.
It's 1999 in Melbourne. Cole, a Serbian-born teenager, gets a frantic call from his best friend Ebony, who's stranded after a long night out. Desperate for help, Cole reaches out to the one person who can get them there, Ebony's older brother, Adam. What should be a simple drive turns into something neither of them is prepared for. Adam is older, confident, openly gay. Cole is closeted, unsure, terrified of what he's feeling. Over the course of a single day, they talk, laugh, hesitate, and slowly fall into something intense and irreversible. It's a connection that lasts only hours, but echoes across years. Number 14, Weekend.
You became a kid in me, and then you kissed me. Like you said, you took my shirt off. I just thought that we were having a really nice time. So, sorry Glenn, if I don't make your grade.
Russell goes home with Glenn after a night out. In the morning, Glenn pulls out a tape recorder and asks Russell to talk about what happened between them. It's awkward, vulnerable, intimate. What follows is a weekend neither man expected. Russell is guarded, used to emotional distance. Glenn is open, challenging, unafraid to ask hard questions. Over 2 days, they share stories, fears, and moments of raw honesty. Then Glenn reveals he's leaving the country on Monday. And suddenly, every moment becomes heavier because love arrived too late and far too fast. Number 13, Paris 559, Théo and Hugo. The film opens inside a Parisian sex club, explicit, intense, anonymous. But that's only the beginning. Afterwards, Théo and Hugo step into the early morning streets of Paris and start talking. One of them has something urgent to confess. They walk through the city as the sun rises, sharing fears, histories, and vulnerability. By the time they reach a quiet apartment, what began as raw physical desire has turned into something fragile and deeply human. The question lingers: can something born in the dark survive the daylight? Number 12, Juste une question d'amour. Laurent is a biology student hiding a secret relationship with Cedric, an older man who loves him openly and without shame. But Laurent's family, especially his mother, has made their feelings clear. Being gay is unacceptable. Laurent lies, avoids conversations, invents a girlfriend. But as his relationship with Cedric deepens, the pressure becomes unbearable. When the truth finally comes out, it explodes, forcing Laurent to choose between the family that raised him and the man who truly sees him. Number 11, Happy Together. Ho Po Wing and Lai Yu Fai leave Hong Kong for Buenos Aires, hoping distance will fix what's broken between them. It doesn't. They break up, reunite, hurt each other, cling to each other. Ho is reckless and emotionally cruel. Lai is loyal, exhausted, and running out of reasons to stay. Their love unfolds like a fever dream, sweaty apartments, lonely nights, and the distant roar of Iguazu Falls. This isn't a story about fixing love, it's about surviving it. Quick reminder, if you haven't already, hit join and become a member. It truly helps this channel grow. Number 10, The Way He Looks. Leonardo is blind and tired of being treated like he's fragile. His life revolves around routine, school, studying, and his best friend Giovanna, who walks him everywhere. Then Gabriel transfers into their class. Gabriel treats Leo normally, teases him, laughs with him, lies beside him listening to music. Slowly, Leo begins to feel something new, confusing, exciting, terrifying. As Giovanna realizes she's being pushed aside, Leo must navigate his first experience of love in a world he's never seen, but understands better than most. Number 9, Fire Island.
Sacred. We're going to Fire Island.
And this is why straight people hate us.
And also...
Noah and his best friend Howie spend every summer on Fire Island with their found family. It's their escape: sun, parties, freedom. But this summer is different. The house is being sold. Time is running out. Howie, gentle and overlooked, catches the attention of Charlie, a reserved doctor. Meanwhile, Noah clashes with Will, a guarded lawyer hiding more than he lets on. As romances unfold, insecurities surface. Desire, rejection, and vulnerability collide, forcing everyone to confront what they really want before the summer ends. Number 8, Bros.
Awareness Week, and no one has acknowledged it. Lesbian History Month was in March. Nobody said a goddamn thing. Of course, lesbians get a month and we get a week.
Brother Bobby is a podcaster and outspoken cynic who doesn't believe in relationships. He's built his life around independence and sarcasm. Then he meets Aaron, quiet, athletic, emotionally guarded. They start sleeping together, then avoiding feelings, then circling each other in a loop of fear and attraction. Bobby pushes. Aaron retreats. Both are terrified of being truly seen. What unfolds is messy, funny, and painfully real. A love story about two men learning how to lower walls they built long before they met. Number 7, Red, White, and Royal Blue.
People I date don't interest me, and the people who interest me, I can't date. Oh my God, Henry, I have no idea what you're talking about. You're as thick as it gets.
Alex Claremont Diaz is the son of the first female U.S. president. Prince Henry is trapped inside the expectations of the British royal family. After a public incident at a royal wedding, the two are forced into a fake friendship to save face. Smiles for the cameras. Carefully staged appearances. But behind closed doors, rivalry turns into connection. Late-night texts turn into something deeper. Their secret romance puts everything at risk: family, politics, legacy. And when the truth comes out, both must decide whether love is worth the consequences. Number 6, God's Own Country. Johnny Saxby numbs himself with alcohol and casual hookups while working his family's farm in Yorkshire. He doesn't talk about feelings. He barely talks at all. Then Gheorghe arrives, a Romanian migrant worker with patience and quiet strength. Their first encounter is rough, almost hostile, but Gheorghe's tenderness slowly breaks through Johnny's defenses. Johnny doesn't know how to accept care. Kindness scares him. And when love finally offers itself, his fear of losing control threatens to destroy the only thing that ever made him feel whole. Want more content like this every week? Click join and become a member. Number 5, Pillion.
What am I gonna do with you?
Whatever you want. Really.
Colin is shy, lonely, and still living with his parents in suburban London. He's never quite found his place, until he meets Ray, a towering biker who speaks little and commands attention without trying. Ray introduces Colin to a relationship built on strict rules and devotion. Colin changes his appearance, his habits, his entire sense of self to fit into Ray's world. As Colin sinks deeper into this dynamic, he's forced to confront a dangerous question. Is he discovering who he truly is, or disappearing entirely? Number 4, Queer.
Hate with knowledge and sincerity and love. The difficulty is to convince someone else he is really part of you.
In 1950s Mexico City, William Lee drifts through bars and strangers, numbing himself with substances and bravado. Then he meets Eugene Allerton, a younger man who barely acknowledges him. Lee becomes obsessed. He follows Eugene, buys him dinners, clings to hope wherever he can find it. Their relationship is uneven, fragile, and painfully one-sided. When Lee convinces Eugene to travel through South America in search of a drug promising deeper connection, the journey only reveals the truth. Wanting someone completely doesn't mean they'll ever want you back. Number 3, Moonlight. Chiron grows up learning how to disappear. As a child, he finds safety with Juan, who teaches him how to swim and, briefly, how to feel protected. As a teenager, Chiron's only tenderness comes from Kevin, and one night on the beach changes everything. The next day, that softness is ripped away. By adulthood, Chiron has built armor so thick it hides the boy he once was. When Kevin reappears years later, the walls begin to crack, and the question becomes whether Chiron can finally let himself be seen. Number 2, Call Me By Your Name.
What do you do around here?
Read books, transcribe music, swim at the river, go out at night.
Sounds fun. All right, later.
In the summer of 1983, Elio Perlman spends his days reading, playing piano, and wandering the Italian countryside. Then Oliver arrives, older, confident, unapologetic. Their connection grows slowly, glances, silences, hesitation. Elio reaches. Oliver pulls back. Until one afternoon, everything changes. What follows is a love affair filled with beauty and dread. The kind you know won't last, but feel anyway. And when summer ends, Elio is left with a heartbreak that becomes part of who he is. Number 1, Brokeback Mountain. In 1963, Ennis Del Mar and Jack Twist spend a summer herding sheep on Brokeback Mountain. What begins as silence becomes something neither can escape. When the season ends, they return to separate lives, marriages, children, expectations. But they keep finding their way back to each other in stolen moments over the years. Jack dreams of a life together. Ennis is paralyzed by fear, shaped by a world that taught him love like theirs comes with consequences. Their story isn't about choosing love. It's about carrying it, quietly, painfully, forever. That's our list, 20 films that prove love doesn't follow a single script. If any of these stayed with you, drop a comment and tell me which one hit hardest. Like, subscribe, and click join to support the channel. And if you want more, check out our video on hidden gay romance gems most people have never seen.